One doesn't work. Okay, I think microphone is okay. Let's see. Okay, I think we're online. So another session, live coding. On last session, we've delivered this CRM for doing the leads. I just quickly show you how it works. So if somebody goes to extended team model, puts the details, we've created the captcha not loaded. Please refresh the page. Okay, looks like we don't have a captcha configured. I might fix it first before I continue, because my plan for this session was to make let me see, localhost 3000 and what? Def 3002. So my plan was to get the email notifications working on here, because I want to put this website online, because it's still on my dev, and before we do it, we need to make sure the notification works. So I've configured SMTP in my local environment, and cloud is in the middle of doing that. Maybe we'll fix captcha here first. So oh, I'll keep that away. If somebody wants to see how it works, in the previous video, previous live session, at the end I have full demo how this working on my local host, and I will probably fix it myself later on offline. So we'll keep that off. And just to let you know, what I'm going to do today is I'm really trying to put this website online, where we've got our tournaments, we've got a history of tournaments. So full data is here. You can see all the scores, everything really nice. And what I wanted to do going forward is I wanted to have some ads running, because we want to spawn some tournaments across the whole Poland. So yeah, we need to put this website online. By the way, I've changed my live stream layout. So now on the bottom here, you can see a toolbar stating a 1-year free license for KMX Kanban. This is the software I'm using for developing, and the banner here. And I added a YouTube chat. Hello. Welcome to live coding session 2. I just sent something, so you can see there's a live YouTube chat. If somebody comes in, we'll be able to talk to us. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we will close this one, and I just need to start delivering this. So I've already configured the SMTP, and Cloud Code is starting the delivery. So you can see it's got username, password, everything in the env, and it's installing Node Mailer. So hopefully I will be able to test it soon. Okay. Just check what I have on here. Oh, okay. Maybe next session I'll come up and do this one and then make a release, because I think I've done couple bits and pieces on KMX Kanban itself, and it will be good to just submit a new version. But for now, let's focus on this one. And there's a problem that it's losing a session. See, the side terminal. This one is fine, but left terminal. So we'll create a book. So left terminal is not keeping this, reserving the session. When I switch between the projects, the terminal is reloaded. That was fixed quite a few times already. I hate this kind of issue, because now you can see it keeps reloading. Good that this one stays okay, at least, because this is my live one where I do the coding. So if that one goes off every so often, I would be I could not deliver anything. So anyway, that is causing me a bit of hassle, because every time I switch between projects, and if I start the local env here, it will crash. So I can just use external terminal to work around this issue for the moment, and probably next live session will fix a couple bits on KMX Kanban. If you have any ideas on improvements I could do in KMX Kanban, let me know in comments. I wonder. Oh, yeah, here. Okay. So the email is now integrated and ready to test. So we can see what happened quickly. So it added the email. So you see it's just and it's sending it to my private email address. It's hard coded, so it's okay, because that's what I want for the moment. So let's say I'll just reload the page to be sure. Okay. Oh, and it added extra fields. I didn't ask for it, but it's better. Yeah. So I put just my KMX email address. So we're SPS, and that's my club. I'm just putting 6 tables, test message, and send. So it says in Polish, thank you for the interest into opening a TTL allocation. We will contact you soon. So I'm just checking. Oh no, that's YouTube live notification. Here we go. So it says TTRN nowa lokalizacja specyficzna przewoz. My email, my address works. That's awesome. That was pretty quick. I can just commit and push. Commit and push. This is how this works. Really nice. So I had my SMTP credentials already prepared in my local environment, and you can see that Cloud easily managed to take them on and and get it working. So I think we're pretty ready to put this website online. 04. Actually, I have this error here. The other one. Grid, grid, grid SVG. It's missing an image. Might as well fix it. Oh, it's committing. I thought it says compacting. I hate when it does the compacting conversation. Okay, git add, enter. I never showed you that I can actually view the website in here. It's a bit, it's not working perfectly at the moment, but let's say this one, especially the, it worked. So you can see we can keep coding and view the website straight away here. It's not perfect yet. I need to do a bit of work on this. But you can click the links and it should navigate. See? And the problem is it's just screenshots. It's poopy screenshots. So you might see it a bit weird sometimes. I like if I do design, it's really nice and quick to just go in here, as you don't have to switch tabs. But if your website has a lot of animation and anything like that, it's not best because, like I said, this is just a screenshot really. It still reacts to keyboard and mouse clicks, but it's just refreshing the screenshot. So, but sometimes it's really handy. It's got its own console as well. So if there's any errors, you can view them here. It's got the mobile view. For mobile, you might just go a bit minus. Not great. Mobile view requires a bit of work, as you can see. But it's a pretty new functionality. Not using that quite often yet, so that's why it's not perfect. Okay, that's committed. So the git widget is clear. What we're gonna do now? We're gonna put it online. To put it online, what do I need to do? I need a Docker. So I need a Docker file. I will say just to create a Docker file based on our TTRN. Look at TTRN app Docker file in home and our place. So that's where I keep the TTRN app and create a very similar Docker file for our TT web project. Okay, so we need the Docker file, and once we have a Docker, we can put it into our Contabo server and basically put it online. I'm not sure if it's going to be handy for you to see how it works, and I'm not sure what can I show because it's a production environment there, but it shouldn't be too bad. Okay, well, I think I need to pick a different port. 3011 maybe. because it says it's using 3000. I think on production 3000 is already taken. So I'll say to use 3011 port, update Docker and JSON to use that port production and for local. Okay. So you can see we've got a Docker file, a simple Docker file where we've got just the node 18 Alpine, and that's the port and npm start. That's it really. So we're gonna commit that, and then I'm log into my production. So I'm using Contabo. It's two-step authentication, two-factor out. Contabo. Okay. So on Contabo, I can run a terminal, a web terminal, similar we do in KMX Kanban. So we've got TT Arena here, and we just gonna create the repo TT Web. Okay. So now we just need to commit and push what we have here, and push. And the next step would be to get the GitLab repo URL. Okay. And if we just grab the TT Web project, TT Arena Web, and clone it, git clone, and then we'll put, I should have access already, so yeah, that's downloaded properly. We need something that I'm gonna update our application. So we're gonna create update TT web sage, and I don't know if I can show you the content of this, so I'll just move it off the screen for the moment, and if it's okay, I'll move it back. So let me just check what's there. So it's just container name. Then we've got just some. Okay, there's nothing here really, so we can put it back. So it's very easy. Script uh, TT web. So I'm just gonna create a container called TT web. That's a front website. This is the folder we have, TT web, repo TT web. It's pulling latest version. It's doing this using Yarn, and I actually use npm on this project. Maybe it's gonna work with Yarn as well. Never tested, but we can see. So then that should be okay. So it's the temp folder. I just explain you why it's using the temp folder. There's no space. There's no space on the when it's trying to do the image. There's not enough space somewhere on the production when it's using when it's building the image. So if it's using a temp directory, it has a space and permission to write as well. So this one will be the main HTML folder, and second. About TT web. I might put it bigger so you might not see it. So it's the direct folder. TT web. There's no Next.js, so we're just entering this folder, building the Docker. We got container name. We're using 11 port. And that's really it. So that should start our application. You can see I've got a couple Dockers running, TT Arena, ANC Gaming, and TT Arena Admin, and KMX Software. So that's my current Docker's current live websites. So what we're gonna do is we'll try to start the web one. But before doing that, I need to edit the environment. So put the SMTP and everything else. I'll have to do it. I have to do it off the screen because there will be credentials. So give me a sec. And Hmm. Uh, I see problems already that I don't know what to put into the production environment. Place whatever I have in my dev environment, but I already see issues. Public site URL. Okay, so that will be the ttarena.pl. Next public PHP API URL. Will be okay. That should be the ttarena API ttarena.php. Okay, I have something configured, so I can bring back the screen. I don't know if it's gonna work. We'll see when we try to update it. Update TT web. So that's how I usually put the websites online, where I just create a Docker on my VPS, and then I configure HD access with a proxy to that Docker, and it should work. We'll see. Especially currently, there's a live website there. It uses the PHP website, the smart web frame I have. So I wonder if my proxy will overwrite it and just start pointing into the Docker. But let's see. Let's see how it works. It's gonna take a few minutes, so I can just sit and wait. I'll be back in a few minutes. It's very noisy. Sphinx. Okay. Okay, so what? Did it work now? Error building. Okay, so doesn't work. There's a build issue. So let's just place it here and see what it is. Put some music on. I should build errors. Stuck in container. Let me fix the issues. Okay. Exist now. Let me update the Docker file. I think I need to run some YouTube and meta ads to bring subscribers to my channel. It's a bit pointless when nobody watching the live. But still, I keep doing them anyway. You'll be able to view them, see how KMX Kanban works, and I gain some confidence using camera recording and coding. Especially there's some problems doing live coding that you don't know what you can show. Especially, see, I'm showing you my production server. I have to be careful. Okay, I think I have to. I have to give it give the script I have for the update, but because um it's using yarn instead of npm. My production script is using yarn. I think we are using npm. If yes, update my script. So basically, I need to see if we're using npm on that project instead of yarn. See, yeah, the TT web project is using npm. This is a bit confusing because I have a mix. Sometimes I use yarn. I used to prefer yarn, but then AI, when it's spawning the project, it uses npm. So then I've got a mix. It should work for both. Really, but well, let's use npm. Oh, come on. That's TT web. Okay, let's do it again. But wait, we didn't commit. So just changes. to the Docker file. So commit and push. We need to first get the changes to the server and then run update again. Okay, so that's pushed. Run up, not Vim, just run the update. So hopefully this time the Docker will be spawned and we can focus on making the proxy. So this is the first step to put this website live. Once we have it live, I have another ideas on what to do with it, but once it's live, it's much easier for me to do changes. Oh yeah, the local env is not running. Oh, keeps going. Anybody using Contabo? It's a German company. They have nice VPS. See? Dedicated cloud VPS. So you can see 8 CPU, 24 gig for like a 12 euro a month. I think I have got a bigger one. I think I got this one, or even bigger one. I don't know now because it was purchased a couple years back. And yeah, auto backup. Okay, ready. So you can see TT Web is running on 3.11. So that's the HD access for the PHP website. I'm only worried about the other apps because I've got app.ttarena.pl and admin.ttarena.pl, but they should not be affected because they're already running in Docker. So let's try it. I'm just gonna copy cp access to hd access PHP backup. Okay, and then cp app hd access to here. Yes, and now see, just the port is port 11. So that should not be affected, and it's not, seems to be working. Look, there we go. That's the new website is live. So you can see that the proxy in HD access is forwarding the website um, to the to our Docker, but you can see straight away that there is problem with connecting to the database. I will not do it on the live session because it's credentials stuff I will have to deal with. But it was nice session. We managed to make our local website deployed to production. You'll see that we've done SMTP first, so I've got the emails working, and probably I can test that. So let's say if I go and test it. Because even the database is not working, the SMTP configuration should be there and it should work fine. So let's test it. Um, okay. I don't like this alert. We might change it later on, but yeah. So the SMTP notifications, email notifications are working, and we've placed the website online. And what nice, even the database doesn't work, the website works, which is handy. But now I'll probably offline. I'll fix the database connection, and we're online. I don't know what I'm gonna do for next session because my goal for today was to put this website online. I make up some tasks probably in. I do have a lot of tasks to deliver, but they're on different projects. Uh, let's just start here. Why I don't see them? Okay, so you see, there's plenty of tasks. Some of them on this project. We've got a couple here. So for the next session, I'll pick something and we'll deliver more work. So the online sessions will be my day-to-day work. I will not mention sometimes what will be in the session because it could change. Like you see, I was planning to do one thing and then deliver something else. That's how you usually work on your daily basis. So that's my plan for those live coding sessions. I just keep doing my work, day-to-day work. You can watch me, you don't have to. But I'd love to have somebody commenting, asking questions. And hopefully that will happen soon when I start advertising and get some subscribers on. So thank you for watching today and see you next time.